Welcome to Play English After Hours. This is our deep dive series where we slow things down and explore English more deeply and clearly. I'm your host. My name is Zico.
And I am your English teacher. My name is Emma. Today, we will learn useful everyday English words. Words to talk about relationships. Specifically, we will talk about how love can fade. Fade means it slowly goes away.
So, how does love stop?
That is a very good question. Usually, it is not one big fight. We call this phrase losing love slowly.
Losing love slowly.
Yes.
Love does not always end in one big fight.
No. People do not always shout. They do not throw things.
Sometimes love ends very slowly.
It ends over many years in a long-term relationship.
A long-term relationship, that means you live with someone for a very long time.
Right. It is a sad topic, but it is very real.
Yes, it is. Many people know this feeling.
I think we all know it a little bit.
Yes. So I want to speak directly to you, the listener.
We are glad you are here with us.
Today, we will learn words to talk about feelings.
We will learn how to talk about relationships when they get hard.
We will go very slowly.
Very, very slowly.
We want you to understand every word.
You can take your time.
Yes. You can repeat the words with us.
You can practice your English in a safe space right here.
We will also share our opinions today.
An opinion. That is what a person thinks.
Right. An opinion is a personal thought.
We will use simple phrases to show our thoughts.
You can learn these simple phrases, and you can use them in your real life.
You can tell your friends what you think.
So, are you ready?
Let's start our session.
Let's talk about the beginning and the end. Let's think about a new relationship.
Oh, in the beginning, love is very exciting.
Yes, it is. You buy flowers for your partner.
You write small, sweet letters.
You wear your best clothes.
Yeah, you brush your hair, you look nice.
You wait by the phone. You want to talk to them all the time.
You try very hard to make them happy.
But time passes.
1 year passes.
5 years pass.
10 years pass. People get very comfortable.
Right. They enter a comfort zone.
A comfort zone. This is a place where everything is easy.
You do not feel nervous. But sometimes, people get too comfortable.
Yeah, they stop trying.
This brings us to a very important word. The word is complacency.
Complacency. That is a big word.
Let's focus on that word. Complacency. I will say it slowly. Complacency.
Complacency.
Take a moment and try saying it with me. Complacency.
Complacency. What does this word really mean?
Well, it means you are too comfortable.
Right.
You think everything is fine, so you do nothing.
You stop doing new things.
Exactly. You do not try to make your partner smile.
You do not try to surprise them.
You just wake up, you go to work, you come home, you sleep.
You just exist.
Yes. You think your partner will never leave. So you stop trying.
Can we give an example? I have a story about this.
Please, tell us your story.
I see this often. Think about getting dressed in the morning.
Okay, getting dressed.
When you first meet someone, you want to look nice.
Yes, you put on a clean white shirt.
You wash your face. You smell good.
You want them to look at you and smile.
But after 10 years, complacency happens.
You do not care anymore.
Right. You wear dirty gray clothes every day.
You wear old shoes. The shoes have holes in them.
You do not brush your hair. You sit on the sofa in dirty clothes.
You do not care what your partner sees.
Yeah, that is complacency.
That is a very true story. It makes me feel sad. Complacency changes how we act.
Do you have another story?
Yes. I have a story about dinner time.
Oh, dinner is important.
In the first year, you plan nice dinners.
You find a nice restaurant.
You put a red candle on the table.
You sit across from each other.
You talk for 2 hours. You laugh. You share your food.
But then the years pass. Complacency grows. What happens to dinner?
Well, you do not plan nice dinners anymore.
You order a pizza.
Yes. The pizza arrives in a brown cardboard box.
And you do not put the pizza on a nice plate.
No. You leave the box. You sit on the sofa.
We turn on the television.
The room is dark. Only the light from the TV is on.
You eat the cold pizza. You chew your food.
You look at the TV. You do not look at your partner.
You do not talk. The room is totally silent.
Right. That is complacency.
You know, I want to share my opinion here. I think watching TV together is not always bad.
I agree with you. Watching a movie together can be fun.
Yeah, it can be nice to relax.
But doing it every single night is bad. Doing it with no words is bad.
Right. When you never talk, that is complacency.
You stop asking questions.
In the beginning, you ask, how was your day at the office?
Did you have a good lunch? And you listen to their words.
With complacency, you do not ask.
You do not care about their day. You think you know everything about them.
You also stop saying nice things.
You stop saying, "You look beautiful today."
You stop saying, I love you.
You think, "My partner knows I love them. I said it 5 years ago."
I do not need to say it again.
Exactly. This is very dangerous for a relationship.
Very dangerous.
When complacency grows, a new problem starts. This problem is a long phrase.
What is the phrase?
The phrase is taking someone for granted.
Taking someone for granted. Let's say it slowly for the listener.
Yes. Taking.
Granted.
Try saying it with us. Taking someone for granted.
Taking someone for granted.
Very good. Taking someone for granted means you expect them to do things.
You think it's their job to help you.
You think they must do it. Because you expect it, you do not say thank you.
You forget their true value.
You forget that they are a special person.
You think they will always be in your house, so you stop being kind.
Let's paint a picture in the listener's mind.
Okay. I want to tell a story about a kitchen.
A kitchen story. Good.
Imagine a man coming home from work.
He is very tired.
Yes. His feet hurt, but he goes to the kitchen.
He wants to make a nice dinner for his wife.
He opens the tall white fridge.
He takes out fresh vegetables, green peppers and red tomatoes.
He washes them in cold water. He cuts them slowly with a sharp knife.
He cooks chicken in a hot pan.
The kitchen smells wonderful. It smells like warm butter.
He works for 1 hour. He is sweating.
He is working very hard.
He's showing his love.
Yes, he is. He takes 2 clean white plates.
He puts the hot food on the plates.
He puts the plates on the wooden table.
He pours 2 glasses of cold water.
Then he calls his wife. He says, dinner is ready.
His wife walks into the room.
She does not look at the beautiful food.
No. She looks down at her mobile phone.
She sits down on the wooden chair. She holds the phone in her left hand.
She holds her fork in her right hand.
She eats the food very fast. She does not look up from her screen.
She does not smile.
She finishes her food. She stands up.
She leaves her dirty plate on the table.
She walks away. She never says, thank you for cooking the food.
She never says the food is delicious. She just leaves the room.
Oh, man. That makes me feel very sad.
It is a perfect story to explain our phrase. The wife on the phone expects the food.
She thinks, of course there is food on the table. You always cook the food.
It is normal. She does not see his hard work.
She does not see his tired feet.
She does not see his love. She is taking him for granted.
Wow. I have another story about this feeling.
Please, share it.
Imagine a house on a Saturday morning.
Okay, Saturday morning.
A woman wakes up early. She wants the house to be nice.
She fills a yellow bucket with hot water and soap.
She cleans the floor. She washes the floor until it shines in the sun.
The room smells like fresh lemons.
She washes all the windows.
She washes the dirty clothes and folds them.
She works all morning. She is very tired, but the house is beautiful.
I can picture the clean house. It feels peaceful.
Then her husband comes home from playing football.
It is raining outside. His big shoes are wet.
His shoes have thick brown mud on them.
He opens the front door.
He does not take off his dirty shoes.
He walks right across the clean floor.
He leaves big, brown, dirty footprints everywhere.
He drops his wet, dirty jacket on the clean white chair.
He makes a huge mess.
He looks at the mud on the floor. He does not care.
He does not clean it up. He opens the fridge and drinks a cold drink.
That is terrible. He does not respect her work.
Exactly. He expects a clean house.
He thinks the house just cleans itself.
He does not care about her tired hands.
He is taking her for granted.
Taking someone for granted happens in many ways.
Yes. It happens with money. It happens with time.
Think about a car.
A woman drives her car every day.
She drives her partner to the train station.
She wakes up early to drive him.
She buys the expensive gas.
She washes the car so it looks nice.
Her partner sits in the passenger seat every morning.
But he never pays for the gas.
He never buys her a coffee to say thank you.
If the woman is 5 minutes late, the partner gets angry.
He says, hurry up, I will be late.
He expects the ride. He demands the ride.
He does not value her time. He takes her for granted.
It also happens with listening.
Listening is a gift.
Imagine a husband who always listens.
His wife talks about her bad boss for 1 hour every evening.
She complains and complains.
The husband sits patiently. He listens to every word.
He makes her hot tea. He rubs her shoulders. He makes her feel better.
He is a very good partner.
Yes, he is. But the next day, the husband has a terrible day.
His car breaks down. He feels very stressed.
He comes home. He wants to talk.
He says to his wife, "I had a very bad day. Can we talk?"
The wife looks at a magazine.
She says, "I am busy right now. I do not want to hear sad things."
She expects him to listen to her problems, but she refuses to listen to his problems.
She takes his kindness for granted.
Let's practice one of our opinion phrases now.
Okay,
The phrase is, I think. This is a simple way to start your thought.
let me try. I think taking someone for granted is very common.
Yes.
I think many people do this. They do not do it to be mean.
They just forget.
Right. Life gets busy and they forget to say thank you.
I think you were right. People get very tired. Work is hard.
Raising children is hard.
Our brains are tired, but when we forget to say thank you, it hurts the relationship deeply.
It causes a small crack in the love.
Listeners, let's practice this phrase together. Say it out loud. I think taking someone for granted is common.
I think taking someone for granted is common.
Beautiful. Now let's think about the next step.
We talked about complacency. You get too comfortable.
We talk about taking someone for granted. You stop saying thank you.
So what happens next? Do they have a big fight?
Do they suddenly scream? Do they pack their bags in the middle of the night and leave the house forever?
No.
No, they do not leave the next day. The change is very, very slow.
The change is quiet.
They enter a cold, invisible space.
This brings us to a new, important phrase.
The phrase is drifting apart.
Drifting apart. I like the sound of those words.
Let's look at the first word, drifting.
Drifting means moving very slowly.
You drift on water. You drift in the air.
You do not use an engine. You do not use a sail.
The water just pushes you slowly.
The second word is apart.
Apart means away from each other, not together.
Let's say the phrase drifting apart.
You try it. Drifting apart.
Can you give me a picture in my mind? How do people drift apart?
Let's imagine a beautiful summer day.
Okay, a summer day.
Imagine a big, calm blue lake.
The sun is shining. The water is sparkling.
There are two small wooden boats on the water.
The boats are painted white.
The two boats are very close to each other.
You can reach out your hand and touch the other boat.
But there is a problem. There is no rope between the boats.
They are not tied together.
Right. They're just floating freely.
Oh, okay, I see them.
Now, time passes. The sun moves across the sky.
The water moves very gently.
The wind blows a very soft breeze.
The people in the small boats do not move on purpose.
They do not use wooden paddles to row away. They just sit there.
But slowly, the space between the boats gets bigger.
First, it is 1 meter.
Then it is 5 meters.
Then it is 50 meters.
Soon, they are very far away from each other.
They try to speak, but they cannot hear each other.
The wind takes their words away.
They did not plan to leave, but now they are separated.
That is drifting apart.
Yes. That is a very sad and very beautiful story. It explains the feeling perfectly.
The boats are the two people in the relationship.
Exactly. It happens to people in a house.
You live in the exact same house,
You sleep in the exact same bed.
but you drift apart. You move away from each other in your hearts and your minds.
I want to tell a story about drifting apart inside a house.
Please do.
Think about a living room at night. The room is dark.
There is a big, soft, gray sofa in the middle of the room.
Two people sit on the same sofa.
Their physical bodies are very close,
Maybe there is only 5 centimeters of space between their legs.
but they do not talk.
What are they doing?
One person is playing a video game on the big television.
The game is very loud.
There are fast cars and loud music. The person stares at the TV screen.
Their eyes are wide open.
The other person sits next to them. This person is holding a small mobile phone.
The phone screen is bright.
They look at the phone. They watch funny short videos.
They laugh quietly to themselves.
1 hour passes. 2 full hours pass.
They sit there. They do not look at each other's faces.
They do not speak one single word to each other.
That is exactly what drifting apart looks like in real life.
Their bodies are together on the gray sofa.
But their minds are in completely different worlds.
One mind is in a fast car game. One mind is in a funny internet video.
They are floating away from each other.
Let's talk about the morning time.
Morning is a very important time for a couple.
Yes. I have a story about the morning.
Okay, tell us about the morning.
Think about a husband and wife waking up.
The alarm clock rings. It is 6 in the morning.
They get out of bed slowly. They put on their slippers.
They walk to the kitchen. The kitchen is cold.
They make hot black coffee.
But they move like silent robots.
The husband stands by the window. He looks outside at the street.
He drinks his coffee.
The wife sits at the small table. She opens a newspaper.
She reads the news.
They do not say good morning.
They do not ask, "Did you sleep well?"
They do not smile.
They drink their hot coffee in
Well,
total silence.
Then they put their cups in the sink.
They go to work.
They spend the whole morning together, but they are drifting apart.
And what happens on the weekends? Weekends are for free time.
Weekends change, too.
In the past, the couple spent the weekend together.
They woke up late. They walked in the green park.
They bought ice cream. They held hands. They talked about their dreams.
But now they drift apart.
On Saturday morning, the man wakes up early.
He takes his golf clubs. He drives to the golf course.
He plays golf with his friends all day.
The woman wakes up late. She calls her sister.
They go to the big shopping mall all day.
They buy clothes. They drink coffee.
The man and woman come home late at night.
They are tired. They go to sleep.
They spent 0 hours together.
They are living separate lives. They are drifting apart.
This connects to a very important English word.
What is the word?
The word is presence.
Presence. This is a beautiful word.
Let's say it slowly. Presence.
Listen to the sound. Presence.
Now you try. Say the word. Presence.
What does presence mean in a relationship?
Presence means truly being there.
It does not just mean your physical body is standing in the room.
Right. A chair is in the room, but a chair does not have presence.
Presence means your mind is there. Your attention is there.
It means looking into someone's eyes.
It means listening to their voice.
It means caring about this exact moment, right now.
Can you give me a story about good presence? What does it look like?
Let's imagine a couple at a nice restaurant.
This is a perfect story for presence.
They walk into the restaurant. They sit at a small round table.
They both take their mobile phones out of their pockets.
They turn the phones off.
They put the phones deep inside their bags.
They look across the table. They look right into each other's eyes.
When the woman speaks, the man listens carefully.
He moves his head up and down. He asks a nice question.
When the man speaks, the woman smiles.
Her eyes are bright. She is interested in his words.
They are not looking at the door.
They are not looking at the clock.
They are only looking at each other.
They have beautiful presence.
That sounds wonderful, but what does it look like when they have no presence?
Let's go back to our examples of drifting apart.
They sit at the same small table in the restaurant. The food is on the table.
But they both hold their phones in their hands.
The woman talks about her mother. She tells a long story.
The man is looking at his phone screen.
He is reading an email from his boss.
The woman says, "Did you hear me?"
The man does not look up. He just says, yes, sure.
But he is not listening.
He has no presence.
His body is sitting at the restaurant table, but his mind is far away at his office desk.
Without presence, the rope breaks.
Without presence, the boats drift apart.
Yes, exactly. Let's practice our second opinion phrase.
The phrase is, "Some people believe."
We use this when we want to talk about an idea that many people share.
Okay, I will use it. Some people believe mobile phones are the biggest problem for modern relationships.
They think phones steal our attention.
They think phones take away all of our presence.
I understand that opinion. Phones are very distracting.
But let me share another thought. Some people believe we are just too busy with our jobs.
They think modern work makes us too tired.
We work for 10 hours, we drive home in bad traffic.
When we get home, our brains are empty.
We have no energy left. So we have no presence at home.
We just want to stare at a wall.
Those ideas make sense. Listener, let's practice this phrase.
Say it with me slowly. Some people believe phones are the problem.
Excellent.
Let's think about the journey so far. Let's review the steps.
Yes. Let's connect the words. If you have no presence, are you taking your partner for granted?
Yes, you are.
If you never look at your partner's face, you expect them to just stay in the house.
You do not value them.
You take them for granted.
You become very complacent.
You sit on the gray sofa in total silence, and you drift apart on the water.
So we have a big question. How does the other person feel?
When you stare at your phone, when you have no presence, how does your partner feel inside?
They feel very bad. They feel a deep pain.
This brings us to the next part of our deep dive.
We call this the quiet anger.
We have a new, very strong phrase to learn. The phrase is emotional neglect.
Emotional neglect. That sounds very serious and heavy.
It is a serious phrase. Let's break the two words down.
First, the word emotional. Emotional.
Emotion means a feeling. Happy is an emotion.
Sad is an emotion. Angry is an emotion.
Afraid is an emotion. These are the feelings in your heart.
Second, the word neglect. Neglect.
What does the word neglect mean?
To neglect means to ignore completely.
It means you do not care for something that needs your help.
Imagine you buy a beautiful green plant,
You put the plant in your window, the sun shines on it.
but you never give the plant any water.
You walk past it every day, you ignore it.
Soon, the green leaves turn brown.
The dirt becomes dry and hard, the plant dies.
You neglected the plant.
So if we put the words together, what is emotional neglect?
Emotional neglect means you do not care about your partner's feelings.
You ignore their sadness, you ignore their fear.
You see them crying, but you do nothing.
You do not give their feelings any water.
You let their feelings turn brown and dry.
I will tell a simple story to explain emotional neglect.
This is a story about a bad day.
Please tell us.
Imagine a woman. She is a wife. She works in a big office.
Today was a terrible day.
Her boss yelled at her in front of everyone.
She felt very embarrassed. She felt very small.
It is raining outside. She walks home in the cold rain.
Her winter coat is wet.
She opens the front door of her house. She is crying.
There are wet tears on her cold face.
She wants a warm hug. She wants someone to say, "It will be okay."
She walks into the living room.
Her husband is sitting in a big chair. He is watching a fast football game on the television.
He has a cold drink in his hand.
The wife says with a shaking voice, "I had a terrible day. I feel so sad."
What does the husband do?
The husband does not turn his head.
He does not look away from the bright TV screen.
He does not put his drink down.
He says in a loud, annoyed voice, "I am watching the game right now. Be quiet. You are making too much noise."
He does not ask what happened.
He does not stand up. He does not hug her.
That story makes my heart hurt.
That is a very clear picture of emotional neglect.
Her feelings are broken. She's bringing her sadness to him.
She is asking for water, and he completely ignores her.
He neglects her emotions.
Can you share another story about this?
Yes. Here is a story about fear.
A husband feels very worried.
He is worried about his family's money.
He lost his job last week.
He cannot sleep at night. He stares at the dark ceiling.
His stomach hurts.
He turns to his wife in the bed.
He says softly, "I am very stressed. I am scared about our bank account. I do not know how we will pay for the house."
The wife sighs loudly. She rolls her eyes in the dark.
She says, "You worry too much. Stop complaining all the time. You are fine. Go to sleep."
She turns her back to him. She goes to sleep quickly.
She does not hold his hand. She does not talk about a plan.
She does not care about his deep fear. She neglects his emotions.
Emotional neglect is not only about sad feelings, is it?
That is a great point.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
Emotional neglect is also ignoring happy feelings.
Imagine a woman wins a big award at her job.
She worked for months on a project. She won first prize.
She is so happy. She is smiling.
She runs into her house.
Yeah.
She's holding a shiny gold paper.
She says loudly, "Look at this. I won the big award."
She wants to celebrate.
And how does a partner react?
The partner is reading a magazine. He slowly looks up.
He does not smile.
He says in a flat, boring voice, "Oh, okay. Good job. What is for dinner tonight?"
He destroys her happiness in 1 second.
He ignores her joy. He refuses to share her excitement.
That is also emotional neglect.
When emotional neglect happens one time, it hurts.
But when it happens many times over many years, what happens to the person?
What do they feel inside?
They feel a new, dark emotion. They feel resentment.
This is a very important English word. Resentment.
Resentment. Let's spell the sound slowly. Resentment.
Listen carefully to the parts. Resentment.
Try saying it. Resentment.
What is resentment?
Resentment is quiet anger. It is old, cold anger.
When you feel sudden anger, you might shout loudly.
You might throw a pillow. You might slam a door.
But resentment is different. You do not shout. You do not throw things.
You're completely silent.
But you hold the dark anger inside your body, deep in your stomach, for a very long time.
It grows slowly, day by day, year by year.
Can you explain how it grows? I need a picture in my mind.
Think of a small wooden box.
Imagine this wooden box is sitting inside your chest, right next to your heart.
Every single time your partner ignores you, every time they neglect your feelings, you pick up a small, hard, gray rock.
You open the wooden box, you put the rock inside, you close the box.
One rock is small. One rock is not very heavy.
Right, one rock is okay. You can carry one rock, you forgive them.
But tomorrow, they ignore you again. You put another rock in the box.
Next week, they complain about your cooking. Another rock goes in the box.
After 5 years of emotional neglect, the wooden box is completely full.
It is full of hundreds of hard, heavy rocks.
Now, the box is extremely heavy.
It hurts your back to carry the box. It hurts your chest.
It makes you feel tired all day. That heavy box of rocks is resentment.
Let's tell a story to show how resentment grows.
I have a good story for this. Let's talk about a birthday.
Birthdays are very important to many people.
It is a wife's 40th birthday. It is a big milestone.
She is very excited. She buys a beautiful blue dress.
She buys expensive perfume.
She waits in the living room. She thinks her husband will bring home a big cake and pink flowers.
But he forgets.
Yes, the husband comes home late from work.
He is holding his bag. He does not have a cake.
He does not have pink flowers. He does not have a small paper card.
He looks at her blue dress and says, "Why are you dressed up? I'm tired. Let's just eat soup."
He completely forgot her special day.
Does she shout at him? Does she cry?
No, she does not shout. She does not cry.
She feels a terrible pain in her chest.
But she smiles a fake smile.
She says in a quiet voice, "It is okay. I know you are very busy at the office. We can eat soup."
But inside her mind, she remembers everything.
She picks up a very large, heavy black rock.
She puts it into the wooden box in her chest.
And then what happens as time passes?
The next year, it is her 41st birthday.
He forgets her birthday again.
She smiles the same fake smile. She says, "It is fine."
She puts another big black rock in the box.
10 years pass. He forgets anniversaries. He forgets to pick up the children.
He forgets to buy milk.
She never shouts at him. She never argues.
But her resentment is huge. The box is full.
Now, when she looks at his face, she does not feel love.
She feels quiet, cold, bitter anger.
She hates the way he eats his soup. She hates the sound of his breathing.
The resentment has poisoned her heart.
Let me share another story about a box of rocks. This is about small things.
A man cleans the small kitchen every single night.
He wipes the table. He washes the plates. He dries the forks.
His wife has a bad habit. She always drinks coffee before bed.
She always leaves her dirty brown coffee cup on the clean wooden table.
In the beginning, he asks nicely, "Can you please put your cup in the sink?"
She says, "Oh, sorry, I forgot."
Does she put it in the sink the next night?
No. She forgets again.
And again.
Every single night, the husband walks into the dark kitchen.
He sees the dirty coffee cup on the clean table.
He sighs. He picks up the dirty cup. He washes it with soap.
He does not yell at her. He does not wake her up.
But every night, as he washes the cup, he puts a small gray rock into his box.
He feels a little bit angry.
After 500 nights of washing her dirty cup, the box is very heavy.
He begins to hate the coffee cup.
He begins to feel angry at his wife just for drinking coffee.
The small habit created huge resentment.
Yes, resentment is a slow poison. It kills the love very, very slowly.
Let's use our third opinion phrase now. The phrase is, "It depends on."
We use this phrase when there is no simple answer.
We use it when different situations have different answers.
Okay, let's practice. I will ask you a question.
Listeners, think about this question too.
Is emotional neglect always the man's fault? Is it always the husband who forgets the birthdays and watches the TV?
That is a good question. No, it is not. It depends on the couple.
Every couple is different. Sometimes the man is neglected.
Sometimes the man brings flowers and the woman ignores them.
Sometimes the woman is neglected. Sometimes the husband does not listen.
It depends on who stops trying.
It depends on who gets comfortable and complacent. It could happen to anyone.
I agree with your thought. It depends on the specific situation.
Listeners, let's practice this useful phrase.
Say it with us, nice and slowly. It depends on the couple.
Excellent work. Let's practice saying our heavy word one more time. Resentment.
Notice the sounds. Resentment.
Say it with me. Resentment.
Very good. So let's look at where we are.
The boats have drifted very far apart.
The wooden box is completely full of heavy rocks.
There's daily emotional neglect. There is deep resentment.
We are reaching the breaking point.
Yes, the breaking point. When the resentment is too heavy to carry, the relationship breaks.
But how does it break? This is an interesting question.
Do you think love stops in one big, sudden moment?
Do they have a massive, loud argument?
Do they throw glass plates at the wall and scream, "I hate you"?
Sometimes that happens in movies, but in real life, usually no.
The end is much quieter. We call this losing love slowly.
Losing love slowly. I want to give you another picture for your mind.
Love is not a sudden explosion. Love is a fire.
Imagine a fire in a cold, dark room.
It is a bright, beautiful, warm fire.
A fire gives you light. The fire keeps you warm in the winter.
But a fire needs fuel. To keep a fire burning, you must put pieces of dry wood on it.
You must work hard. You must wake up in the cold night and add more wood.
If no one puts wood on the fire, what happens?
The fire does not die in 1 second. It changes slowly.
Exactly. First, the bright yellow flames get smaller.
Then the fire gets darker. It turns into glowing orange coals.
Then the orange coals slowly turn into soft gray ash.
Finally, the last orange light goes out. The fire is completely dead.
The room becomes freezing cold.
It does not happen fast. It happens choice by choice, minute by minute, day by day.
That is losing love slowly. You stop adding wood to the fire.
Can you describe what it feels like when the fire goes out?
What does losing love slowly feel like inside a person?
I will tell you a story. Imagine a normal Tuesday morning.
The pale morning sun comes through the window.
A woman opens her eyes. She lies flat in her warm bed.
She turns her head slowly on the white pillow.
She looks at her partner sleeping next to her.
She looks at his face. She looks at his hair.
10 years ago when they first met, looking at him made her heart beat very fast.
She felt warm all over. She felt a thrill.
But today, she looks at his sleeping face, and she feels absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all. Is she not angry? Is she not sad?
No, that is a tragedy. She is not angry anymore.
The anger burned away.
She is not sad anymore. She just feels empty.
It is like she is looking at a wooden chair or a lamp. There is no feeling.
The fire in her heart is completely dead.
This is what happens after years of drifting apart on the lake.
She lost the love slowly, piece by piece, rock by rock.
That is a very sad and quiet story. I have another story about the fire going out.
Think about a man driving his car.
He is driving home from his office.
10 years ago, he drove his car very fast. He watched the clock.
He could not wait to see his wife.
He felt excited to open the front door and smell dinner. He wanted to hear her laugh.
And what happens now?
Now, 10 years later, he drives very, very slowly.
He drives below the speed
And he
limit.
takes a longer, different road.
He stops his car at a quiet park. He turns off the engine.
He just sits alone in his cold car for 20 minutes.
He does not want to go inside his house.
He does not hate his wife. He does not want to fight with her.
But the house feels cold and empty.
The love is gone. The fire is gray ash. He lost the love slowly.
I have another story. Think about a couple at a loud party.
There are many friends there.
Someone tells a very funny joke. Everyone laughs loudly.
The husband laughs too. He throws his head back.
In the past, when he laughed, he always looked across the room.
He always looked for his wife's eyes.
He wanted to catch her eye and share the private, funny moment.
He wanted to connect with her.
But tonight, he laughs, and he just looks down at the floor.
He does not turn his head.
He does not look for her face in the crowd.
The invisible string between them is broken.
I can picture that perfectly. It is a small moment, but it means everything.
Here is one more story about losing love.
A couple receives very good news in the mail. They open a letter.
They discover they won a lot of money.
In the early years of their love, they jumped up and down.
They hugged each other tightly. They spun around the room. They shouted with joy.
How do they react to the good news now?
Now they look at the letter. The man says, "Oh, that is nice news."
The woman says, yes, very nice.
They fold the letter.
They do not touch each other. They do not hug.
They do not smile widely. They do not celebrate together.
The joy is completely separate.
His joy belongs to him. Her joy belongs to her.
They cannot share the warmth anymore.
When the love is finally gone and the long relationship finally ends, the people separate.
They move to different houses.
And when they are alone, they feel a brand new emotion. It is a very painful emotion.
Yes. They feel regret.
Regret. This is a heavy word.
Let's say the sound slowly. Regret.
Listen to my voice. Regret.
Now, I want you to say it. Regret.
What is regret exactly?
Regret is a terrible sinking feeling in your stomach.
It is a sad feeling about the past.
It means you look backward in time and you wish you did things differently.
You look at your memories and you think, I made a huge mistake. I was wrong.
What words do people use when they feel regret?
People usually start their sentences with, I wish.
They sit alone and think, I wish I listened to her story that night.
Or, I wish I stayed home with him instead of playing golf.
Or, I wish I put down my mobile phone and looked at his face.
They wish they could change the past.
But they cannot. The past is a locked door. You cannot open it again.
I want to paint a picture of regret. I will tell a story about an empty house.
Please go ahead.
The relationship is officially over. The partner packed all their clothes into brown boxes.
They put the boxes in their car. They drove away down the street.
Now one person is left completely alone in the big house.
The house feels huge. The house is extremely quiet.
You can hear the clock ticking on the wall.
The person walks slowly through the empty rooms. They walk into the living room.
They look at the gray sofa.
They remember sitting there, staring at their phone for 2 hours in silence.
Now they feel a sharp pain in their chest. They feel regret.
They see the mistakes they made.
Yes, they walk into the kitchen. They look at a broken window near the sink.
They remember their partner asking, "Can you please fix the window? It lets the cold air in."
But they were complacent. They said, "I will do it later." They never fixed it.
Now, looking at the cracked glass, they feel regret.
They walk into the bedroom. They find an old paper photograph under the bed.
It is a picture of a happy vacation in the sun from 10 years ago.
They see their big smiles. They hold the old photo. They start to cry.
They feel deep, heavy regret. They wish they tried harder to keep the fire burning.
That is a perfect, heartbreaking picture of regret.
Regret is very heavy to carry. I have another story about regret.
A man is living alone now in a small apartment. It is a Friday night.
He goes to a busy restaurant to eat dinner alone.
He sits at a small table in the corner. He looks across the room.
He sees a young man and a young woman.
They are talking fast. They are laughing loudly.
They're looking into each other's eyes. They have beautiful presence.
The lonely man watches them.
He remembers when he and his wife were young and laughing just like that.
He remembers the exact day he stopped asking her questions about her life.
He remembers choosing to watch TV instead of talking to her.
He feels a sudden, sharp pain in his stomach. He loses his appetite.
That sick feeling is regret.
I have another story. A woman is cleaning her closet.
She finds an old dusty box. Inside the box, she finds an old birthday card from her husband.
The card is from 5 years ago. She opens the card.
In his messy handwriting, it says, "I love you more than anything. Thank you for being my wife."
She reads the words. She remembers that on that specific birthday, she was angry about a small problem.
She took the beautiful card, did not say thank you, and threw it in a box.
She took his love for granted. Now, he is gone. He lives in another city.
She holds the dry paper in her shaking hands.
She wishes she could go back in time to that morning.
She wishes she could say thank you and hug him.
She cries into the paper. She feels overwhelming regret.
This brings us to another story. Think about a person sitting in a perfectly quiet room.
In the past, when they were married, they always complained about time.
They yelled, "You always want to talk. I have no free time. I need me time to be alone."
They pushed their partner away again and again just to be alone in a room.
Well, now the partner's gone forever.
Now the person has lots and lots of free time. They have too much me time.
The silence is loud. They realize they pushed away their best friend just to sit alone in a chair.
Now they are truly lonely. They feel bitter regret.
Let's use our opinion phrase. This is a very common phrase.
The phrase is, in my opinion. We use this to state our beliefs strongly.
Okay, you start. Use the phrase.
In my opinion, regret is the saddest word in the English language.
It is a terrible feeling because you are trapped. You cannot fix the mistake.
In my opinion, you are completely right. Regret is the saddest word.
Sadness is just tears. Anger is just fire. But regret is poison.
Because you cannot change the past. The past is closed forever.
Listeners, try using this opinion phrase with me. Speak slowly and clearly. In my opinion, regret is a sad word.
In my opinion, regret is a sad word.
Very good. You are doing great. Now let's stop and review the journey.
This is very important for learning.
Listen carefully to how the words connect together to tell the story of losing love.
It starts slowly. First, you got too comfortable in your life. You stopped trying new things. You had complacency.
Then, because you were complacent, you expected them to do all the work.
You did not say thank you for the dinner or the clean floor. You took them for granted.
Because you took them for granted, you stopped looking at them.
You looked at your phone screen. You watched the loud TV. You had no presence.
Because you had no presence, the invisible rope broke.
You floated away like two small boats on a big lake. You drifted apart.
Because you drifted apart, you could not see their pain.
You ignored their sad tears and their big fears. You gave the plant no water. That was emotional neglect.
Because of the emotional neglect, they put hard rocks in a wooden box.
The box got heavier and heavier inside their chest. The neglect grew into deep resentment.
Because of the heavy resentment, you stopped putting wood on the fire.
The bright fire turned to gray ash. You lost love slowly.
And finally, now you are sitting alone in an empty house.
You look at old photos and you wish you could change the past. You feel regret.
Wow, that is a very dark path. That is a very sad and lonely journey.
It is a dark journey. It is a heavy, deep dive today.
But wait, I have good news. There is hope.
There is hope. Are you sure? Can we stop this sad journey?
Can we save the boats? How do we keep love alive for a long time?
Yes, we absolutely can stop it. We do not have to feel regret.
We do not have to let the fire die.
This brings us to the final part of our session today. Section 5, rebuilding and learning.
We have 3 final, beautiful, positive words to learn. The first word is effort.
Effort. That is a strong word.
Focus on the sounds. Effort.
Listen carefully to the 2 parts. Effort.
Say it out loud with me. Effort.
What does the word effort mean in plain English?
Effort means trying hard. It means doing real work.
It means using your physical energy and your mental energy to do something good.
But I have a question. In a romantic relationship, does effort mean building a huge house with your hands?
Does it mean climbing a high snowy mountain to prove your love?
Does it mean buying a very expensive diamond ring?
No, that is the secret. Many people think effort must be huge.
But in a long-term relationship, effort is made of very small things.
It is small, simple choices you make every single day.
It is like putting one small, dry piece of wood on the fire every morning.
Can you give me a story about small effort? Show me what it looks like.
Yes. Think about a cold winter morning. It is 6 in the morning.
It is dark outside. Your warm bed is very comfortable.
You want to stay asleep, but you choose to wake up 5 minutes early.
You put your feet on the cold floor.
You walk to the dark kitchen. You turn on the light.
You boil hot water. You make a cup of fresh, hot coffee for your partner.
You put a little bit of sweet milk in it, exactly how they like it.
You hold the warm cup in your hands.
You walk quietly back to the bedroom.
You smile and say softly, "Good morning. I made you coffee."
That is a beautiful story. How much time did that take?
It only took 5 minutes. That is a very small amount of time.
But it is a very big effort. It shows deep love. It says, I am thinking about you.
I have another story about effort. Think about coming home from work.
You park your car. You are very tired. You had a long day.
Your phone is buzzing in your pocket. There is an email from your boss.
But before you open the front door of your house, you stop.
You stand on the step. You take a slow, deep breath of fresh air.
You take your phone out of your pocket. You turn the sound completely off.
You put the phone deep inside your bag.
You are leaving the work behind.
Yes. Then you open the door. You walk inside.
You find your partner in the kitchen.
You do not just say hello from across the room.
You walk right up to them.
You wrap your arms around them and give them a real warm hug for 10 seconds.
You look directly into their eyes. You use your presence.
You ask softly, "How was your day?" You listen carefully. That is a huge effort.
I have another story about affair. This is about listening.
Imagine your partner is talking about a topic you find very boring.
Maybe they're talking about a long TV show that you do not watch.
Complacency says, ignore them, look at your watch, yawn.
Complacency says, make them stop talking.
But what does effort say?
Effort says, listen anyway, because you love them.
You look at their face, you smile, you ask one simple question.
Oh, that sounds interesting. What happened next in this story?
You show that you care about their happiness, even if you do not care about the TV show.
That small question is effort.
Here is one more small effort story.
You are leaving the house for work. Your partner is still asleep in bed.
You take a small yellow piece of paper. You take a blue pen.
You write a short note.
The note says, "Have a great day today. I love you."
You stick the small yellow note on the bathroom mirror.
When your partner wakes up and brushes their teeth, they see the note.
They smile. The note took 10 seconds to write.
Small effort. Huge, happy result.
All of the small effort builds something very strong.
It builds our next vocabulary word.
The word is connection.
Connection. That is a very important word in English.
Yes, it is. Let's practice saying it. Connection.
Listen to the rhythm. Connection.
Now you try it. Connection.
What is connection? How do we explain it?
Do you remember our story about the 2 small white boats drifting apart on the blue lake?
Connection is the rope. It is a thick, strong rope tied tightly between the 2 boats.
It keeps you together. The cold wind can blow hard,
The dark water can move fast. Storms can come.
but the boats stay safely together because of the strong rope.
You build that invisible rope with your daily effort.
Can you give me stories of connection? What does the rope look like in real life?
Yes. Here is a story. You and your partner have a secret, funny joke.
Only the two of you understand the joke.
You are at a boring dinner party with many serious people.
Someone says a word that reminds you of your secret joke.
You do not laugh out loud. You just look across the big table.
You find your partner's eyes. You share a very small, secret smile.
That invisible line of energy between your eyes across the room, that is connection.
I love that feeling.
Ugh.
Here is another story of connection.
You are walking down a busy city street in December. The wind is blowing.
It is very cold. You are wearing a thick coat.
You reach out your hand. You take your partner's hand.
Their hand feels very warm inside yours.
Yeah.
You squeeze their fingers gently.
You walk together, matching your steps.
That warm, physical touch on a cold day is a strong connection.
Here is a story about sadness and connection.
You have a very hard day. You receive some bad news. You feel like crying.
You sit on the edge of the bed. Your shoulders are shaking.
Your partner comes into the room.
They do not try to fix the problem. They do not give you a long lecture.
They just sit quietly next to you on the bed.
They wrap their strong arm around your shaking shoulder.
They pull you close. You lean your head on their chest.
You do not even need to speak words. You just feel safe in their arms.
That quiet safety is a very deep connection.
Here is one more connection story. It is Tuesday night.
You both come home from work. Instead of sitting on the sofa, you go to the kitchen.
You decide to cook dinner together as a team.
You put on some happy music. You do not look at your phones.
You stand next to each other. You chop the green vegetables.
Your partner stirs the hot soup in the pot.
You pass the salt. You bump shoulders and laugh.
You talk about your plans to buy a new car next year.
You are working smoothly together like a dance. That happy team feeling is connection.
And when you have daily effort and when you have a strong connection, you are able to do something incredibly beautiful.
This brings us to our final phrase for today's deep dive.
The phrase is protecting someone's heart.
Protecting someone's heart. Wow, that sounds like poetry. It is very beautiful.
It is deeply poetic, but it is a real action.
Let's look at the words. To protect means to keep something completely safe from danger.
If it is raining hard outside, a big black umbrella protects you from the wet rain.
A thick coat protects you from the cold winter wind.
So what does protecting someone's heart mean?
Imagine your partner's feelings, their emotions, are a beautiful, clear glass heart.
It is very fragile. It can break easily.
Protecting their heart means you hold that glass carefully in your soft hands.
You are very careful with their feelings. You do not drop the glass on the hard floor.
You do not squeeze the glass too tightly. You never try to hurt them on purpose.
How do you protect someone's heart in daily life? Give me a story.
Here is a very real story. You and your partner are having a loud argument in the kitchen.
You are both very angry. Your face is red.
Yeah.
You are breathing fast.
A very mean, ugly word comes into your mind.
You know this word will hurt your partner deeply.
You want to yell the mean word to win the argument?
But you stop. You close your mouth tight.
You take a slow, deep breath. You swallow the mean word.
You choose to say kind words instead. You say, I am angry, but I want to understand.
By swallowing the mean word, you stopped the glass from breaking. You protected their heart.
That is very hard to do, but it is so important. I have another story.
Your partner wakes up feeling sad about themselves.
They stand in front of the bathroom mirror. They look at their face.
They see gray hair and wrinkles.
They say in a sad voice, I look so old and ugly today.
What do you do to protect their heart?
You do not laugh at them. You do not ignore them and walk away.
You walk over to the mirror. You stand behind them.
You wrap your arms around their waist. You look at their face in the mirror.
You kiss their cheek softly.
You say in a serious, loving voice, you are crazy. You are the most beautiful person I know. I love your face more every year.
You chased away their dark sadness. You protected their fragile heart from feeling ugly.
I have another story. Your partner comes to you quietly.
They share a very big, dark, secret fear with you.
They say, I am terrified I will lose my job. I feel like a failure.
They are crying. They are showing you their naked, vulnerable heart.
How do you protect it?
First, you listen completely. You do not interrupt.
Second, you keep their secret completely safe.
You do not call your friends on the phone and tell them the secret.
You do not laugh about their fear at a party.
You build a strong wall around their secret. You say, we are a team. We will face this together.
You protect their vulnerable heart from the outside world.
I have one last story about protecting a heart. It is about honesty.
You make a mistake. You spend too much money on a credit card.
You are afraid your partner will be angry. You want to tell a lie to hide the mistake.
But you stop. You know that lying breaks trust. Lying shatters the glass heart.
So you choose to be brave. You sit down with your partner.
You look in their eyes. You tell the complete truth.
You say, I made a mistake and I am sorry.
Even when the truth is difficult, honesty protects a heart.
It makes the heart feel safe because there are no lies.
Exactly. Honesty is the best protection. Let's practice our final opinion phrase.
The phrase is, on the other hand.
We use this phrase when we want to show a completely different idea. We use it to flip the coin over.
Okay, let me try to use it in a sentence. Some people say making an effort every single day sounds like hard work.
They say, I am too tired to make coffee and write notes. Effort sounds exhausting.
Yes, I hear that. But on the other hand, losing love is much harder work.
Feeling the sharp pain of regret is much more painful. Moving out of an empty house is exhausting.
Effort is just making small, happy choices every day to avoid the terrible pain.
That is a great point. Listener, let's try saying this phrase. Say it out loud with me.
On the other hand, losing love is harder.
Good job. Now, I want you to practice the beautiful, poetic phrase.
Say it very slowly, with feeling in your voice. Protecting someone's heart.
One more time. Protecting someone's heart.
Excellent job. Wow, we have talked about so much today.
We explored a very long journey of love and loss.
Yes, we have. We are coming to the end of our deep dive.
Let's summarize the whole journey one last time.
Let's review the vocabulary. Speak slowly and let the words sink into your memory.
It all starts when you stop trying. You get too comfortable in the relationship. You have complacency.
Because you are complacent, you expect them to do everything. You forget to say thank you for the hard work. You take someone for granted.
Because you do not value them, you stop looking at them. You look at your bright phone screen instead. You do not listen. You have no presence.
Because you do not pay attention, the rope breaks. You float away like two small boats on a big lake. You drift apart.
Because you are far apart, you do not see their tears. You ignore their feelings when they are sad and crying. That action is emotional neglect.
Because you neglect them, they feel deep pain. They hold quiet, dark anger inside a heavy wooden box in their chest. That heavy feeling is resentment.
Because the resentment is so heavy, the bright fire goes out, the coals turn to cold ash. You lose love slowly.
And because the love is gone, you are left alone in an empty house. You look back at your past mistakes and you feel terrible sadness. You feel regret.
But remember, you can change the ending of the story.
You can wake up tomorrow and do small, kind things. You can make an effort.
By making an effort, you tie the two boats safely together. You build a strong rope. You build a connection.
And by staying connected, you hold their fragile glass feelings in careful hands. You protect someone's heart.
Beautifully said. Beautifully summarized. We have a final question for you, the listener.
We want you to think about this question today as you walk or drive or clean your house.
Ask yourself honestly, have you ever taken someone for granted?
Maybe it was a romantic partner. Maybe it was a good friend who always listened.
Maybe it was a kind parent who cooked your meals.
Or, on the other hand, has someone taken you for granted? How did that make your chest feel?
And here's the most important question to ask yourself. What small effort can you do today?
What tiny action can you take before the sun goes down to show someone you truly care?
Can you wake up early and make a cup of coffee?
Can you send a short, kind text message saying, I am thinking of you?
Can you put your phone in a drawer and listen to their story with true, deep presence?
We really want to hear your opinions. Please practice your new English phrases.
Use the opinion phrases we learned today. Start a sentence with, I think, or start with, in my opinion.
Write your thoughts down. Speak them out loud to a friend.
Thank you so much for joining us on Play English After Hours. Take your time with these heavy words.
Keep practicing your English slowly, clearly, and with feeling.
And remember to put one small piece of wood on the fire today. Remember to make an effort. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care of your hearts.
It really feels different in here once the sun goes down, doesn't it?
Yeah, the after hours vibe is definitely settling in now.